Yeah, that's true, Circa. No change in the penis size. But maybe they made him an endurance modification. Maybe he can now last longer. But that would be very strange. Well, moment. Maybe that's why people Cerberus is the enemy in Mass Effect 3, as many know. Maybe he could mass produce an army, and that's why he turned on Shepard.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Well, I think the price it happens sometimes. People have a grand strategy, and they tend to betray some of their earlier allies.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
In pursuit of that strategy.
Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Really, that's a very strange theory, no? Yeah. I just think the council act like every political leader or class that's beholden to a status quo. They don't like change, and they do everything they can to stall change. And certainly telling everyone the Reapers are coming is going to destroy the galactic culture and political arrangements as the Council knows it.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Yeah, that's more like that high price. They just kill everyone. Maybe that's true, Nova. Because you don't know if there are a lot of pockets of Reapers in outer space. Maybe the ones that invade are only a small part that were very close to a galaxy. And other Reapers are in different parts of outer space, waiting. That could be the case.
I've got business with her. Stay out of my way.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I don't know. Because high price, because the whole point of Saren in this game, I remember, is getting to the Citadel from the inside, because if it closed itself up, it would be almost invincible.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I just wanted to offer some deployment advice. You're lucky these things are dumb animals. 3 coordinated guys could take this place.
Have you checked the layout yet? Easily defensible by a few people. That's not counting the automated defenses.
Automated defenses can be overridden.
What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Yeah, the other races do not appear to be as dynamic as humanity.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Yeah. That's right. Long shifts and drugs. That's the answer to an emergency.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Yeah, March is going to be a very, very nice time.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Okay. All right. Is it dead? Yes. But the keepers are not
Thanks for
very
the help.
cooperative.
Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
What? Well, not all humans, but my human is racist in the pure sense of the word. The human race is above all others.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Alright, so I have two possible routes. I could go back here. Well, that's a long... Huh. Oh. To tram. This is where I came from. No, this is where I came from. Alright, let's go back there.
I'd kill for a P-204. Just hold down the trigger and zap. Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs.
Well, I didn't see that happening.
Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Goodbye, Lord. Thank you for stopping by. It would be interesting if the keepers were actually behind everything, you know? Because one tends to think that the keepers are just mindless organic robots, but what if the keepers build the reapers? And they are a race that likes to kill other races. They laugh while the reapers destroy everyone. That would be very funny. The keepers turn out to be the real enemy, and there is a keeper queen in the citadel that orchestrates everything. A pistol, shotgun, and sniper rifle. Pistol, nothing good. Shotgun, that's a good shotgun. And the sniper rifles. Yeah, that's as good as any no. They rhyme, therefore they are intertwined. Just like Lost says, silly video game logic. Pistol and shotgun. If they rhyme, they must be related. Really? Really, Shrek, you're dismissing my theory because it's too crazy.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not gonna go to the
Yeah, I think it may be the other way around, Raccoon. Because someone must have built the Reapers. Someone. It's obvious they couldn't make themselves. That doesn't make any sense. So that's the true question. Who made the Reapers?
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
It seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically. Everyone here could say the same. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Yeah, if they don't give a good explanation, BioWare will fall.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Okay. Yeah, because the Reapers like to evolve, as they would say, by making new Reapers out of new species that have appeared from cycle to cycle. That's how they evolve, you could say. Okay, this is all crap. Let me be a little bit more... What? More... systematic. This is where I arrived, isn't it? This is the... Okay, the office. That's right. I already entered here. Yes. Let's go to the next. On the right, there is the Dr. Bolus.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
Really, a treasure mart eating reapers. That would be very strange.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
Maybe a Reaper civil war?
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Don't be so whiny, Palin.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
No, I left it there. I'm a big fan of the elusive man. So I wouldn't debug him.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? There's also our guest, Lady Benezia.
I'll talk to you
Remember
later.
to report any suspicious noises.
Really? No, I tend to agree with him on
What?
almost everything.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Another arrogant Asari.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
I'm going to slap you if you continue to be so condescending.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ayalis from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Well, I think it would be nice if you can actually turn the elusive man into your ally once more.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Maybe the elusive man believes you have turned into an alliance lackey or something. Let's go to a medical bay. Talk to more people.
Hang on. I know you.
That would be a good strategy, noob. Very risky one.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Well, it can be done. Because, after all, a bunch of Proteans did wait it out, didn't they?
What do you want?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for P.63? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
Yeah, but the Reapers know about it, obviously. And they should be able to access it if their surrogates could.
Makes sense. She seems to regulate everything else up here.
We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need full cooperation if I'm gonna help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait! It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Things like that never get out of control.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Yeah, it's a British guy. The space Brit.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I'd been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
But,
talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
When you think about the base in the Omega-4 relay, it really was a Reaper factory. That's what it was. Because otherwise, how could they produce a human Reaper? So maybe that thing is even older than the Reapers themselves. Maybe that was the first place that someone started building Reapers. I don't know. That's the cool thing about this game. It has a very interesting backstory. Okay, let's go and talk to Entralis. Get the side quest out of the way first.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Bots are so interesting. Okay, I'll also be right back. I will get a beer. Be back in a moment. Okay.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
Alright, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Great. We'll be stuck unless he decides we're healthy.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Yeah, let's go and make a cure. This is one